Hello everyone, welcome to another Let's Play. My name is Anna Mardal, and today I thought we'd be trying out a game I found on Steam called Beholder. It has a really interesting premise that reminded me a lot of Papers, Please. I'm looking at the Steam page now. It's by, the developer is Warm Lamp Games, which is such a wonderful developer name. And the description is, you are a state-installed landlord in a totalitarian country. Place listening devices, steal and sneak into your tenants' apartments. Use what you uncovered to report anyone capable of plotting against the state. You must, but will you? So obviously, Papers, Please was very much my jam. And this seems very similar, but with a potentially more active role on your part. I presume this here is the landlord. We have keys at our belt. These are, one supposes, security cameras. They have the numbers 9 and 2. And I'm not quite sure what we're seeing. This appears to be a police officer beating up an probably innocent person. This appears to be somebody in it kind of looks like a general's suit polishing a gun. Here is a poor little Cinderella child toiling to keep their flat clean. And over here there was what looked like maybe a messenger delivering something. And I guess down here there's a link to, if you like it, there's a sequel. So, but I haven't even played this one. It looks pretty simple. Controls wise, we've got camera movements, and yeah, I don't know what VSync is, but that came turned off, so we're gonna keep it that way. And let's do this. Just okay, difficulty mode. Experience the game as it was meant to be played with difficult choices and challenges, or we can do trainee. The state will go easy on you, key items will cost less, and you'll make more money. I guess we'll go elite. I usually go easy in games because I'm, terrible at aiming, among other things. But this seems to be less about, like, where you aim a gun, which I need to be very, very easy, and more about, like, moral choices, which we want those to be hard. Yes, challenge us. Dear Carl Stein. Is that us? I don't know if that's us. We are happy to announce you've been appointed the landlord of a Class D apartment block on Krushvice 6. Wow. We're just going straight into the totalitarianism right away. They named the street Krushvice. You must go there immediately and begin working. We have given you and your family an apartment on the first floor. So we do have a family. Which I felt greatly increased tension in Papers, Please, because, of course, your decisions aren't just affecting you. They're affecting, your saintly spouse and their ailing parent and, little Junior and Juniette. What are you doing, Cookie? I'm happy to report that despite my long absence, I still have all the cats that regularly interrupt my Let's Plays before, and I have added one because when my kissmate moved in, he brought a cat with him, so now we have 5 cats. But I'll try not to let them interrupt too much. The experimental drug we injected into your system during your medical exam suppresses your need for sleep. Thus, you will be able to spend more time serving your motherland. Welcome to the elite official rank, Ministry of Allocation. Okay, I have often longed for an ability to turn off sleep so I could be more productive or at least play more video games. However, this sounds terrifying. Good.
Dear Carl Stein.
Oh dear.
We are happy to announce you've been appointed a landlord of the Class D apartment block on Krushvice 6. You must arrive there immediately and start working. You and your family are given an apartment on the first floor. The experimental medicine you've been injected with during the medical checkout suppresses your need for sleep. Thus, you will be able to spend more time serving your motherland.
Oh!
Welcome to the elite official rank. Ministry of Allocation.
Okay, that was a wonderful cutscene. We learned many things there. For one, we learned that the professional narrator hired by the game is much better at reading that letter than I was. I'm sorry, I wouldn't have read it if I'd known that it was going to be narrated. We learned that our family is mostly adorable. Like our spouse Anna. Oh, her name's Anna. Anna seems awesome. I love her. Very supportive. Big wide eyes. Martha, the little child that was playing with the bear, seems great. We love Martha. Patrick, I don't know much about yet. It'll be fine. And we also got to see what happened to our predecessor, which is always very motivational. This is your boss. Click on him to begin talking. When there is an exclamation mark by an NPC, he or she has a quest for you. Our boss is named Bruno Hempf. And our name is Carl? And our name is Carl. We have nothing in our inventory. And currently we cannot... Okay, so there's surveillance camera, a bigger surveillance camera, and an even bigger one, then an electrician's kit for appliance repair, and a cabinet maker's kit for furniture repair. So, unlike some landlords, apparently we are actually going to repair things sometimes. How novel.
Oh, yes,
You must be Carl. Good afternoon. On behalf of the Ministry of Order, I welcome you to your new position. What's going on? We're merely driving pests out of the house. It is of no concern to you.
Oh, we already have a choice. We can object or we can agree. Well, I don't feel like there's anything that I can reasonably do right now to save our predecessor, who was already like frog marched out of here with a broken jaw or something. So I feel like an objection would be pointless and would only make things worse for my family. So I'm gonna just slippery slope down the scale of evil here and agree.
As you wish. Your predecessor was unable to cope with the easiest tasks. If a person occupying an important position can't cope with a simple task, there's only one outcome. He did that intentionally, i.e., he became an outlaw. As of now, everything your tenants do is your business.
And the word everything means?
The word everything means absolutely everything! You will follow their every step and document any suspicious activity. That is, if you want to earn a reputation for being a good public servant. If you're going to be a perfect beholder, document hobbies, interests, and even conversations.
How can I do that?
Observe and record. Surveillance cameras will help. Let's start at the beginning. Have you ever managed an apartment before, Carl? Do you need my help?
Oh, that's nice. Okay, so we can ask for help and use the tutorial, or we can decline. I will ask for help.
I need your help. Now I'll help you, but keep your eyes peeled and don't miss a thing. Here's your journal. It's located on the right side of the screen. Scroll through the tabs and look at it.
Okay, so we've got a task list. We've got profiles of people. The basement includes our family. Martha Stein is 6, stays home with her mother. My beloved daughter, we were happier after she was born. Anna Stein, 40, housewife. My dear wife is always there for me, but it's best not to argue with her. Patrick Stein, age 17, university student. My oldest son. He's studying to become an engineer. He's a kind and passionate young man. Then apartment 1 has a couple of people. Maria Schimmer, age 35, literature teacher, ex-owner's wife. And Klaus Schimmer, 40, tobacco salesman, ex-owner of the apartment building. I don't know if that's not the guy who got marched out, is it? Apartment 2 has a face that I'm not sure how to describe. It kind of looks like a Batman villain. Jacob Manischek, 45, unemployed, a slippery snake of a guy. He's a snake. You're a cold-hearted snake. No, okay, anyway. Sorry. Apartment 3 has Rosa Ranek, age 71, cafeteria cook, a sweet old lady. And Mark Ranek, 65, archive employee, a well-respected employee of the archive. Apartments 4, 5, and 6 have repair costs next to them, so I assume we can't rent them yet. Again, unusually scrupulous of a landlord to not rent out an apartment just because it's unlivable. Government directives. Directive number 6037. As of the year 1st September 1984. Oh, 1984. It is illegal to harbor criminals or hide their illegal actions. And so we have a couple of icons. A criminal is detected and hiding information about crimes. Then we have... I don't know what it is. It kind of looks like a piece of mail, and maybe that's supposed to be... I don't know what that is. And then we have bills, and I accidentally moved...
Then we'll continue our talk.
Oh, okay. I was doing it. Quests, tenant files, state directives are mandatory, replies to inquiries and messages, inquiries, and bills for payment. Okay. So presumably the letter is like I send out an inquiry and then the little face is somebody responding to me. Where do I save? Because we all know that I like to save scum.
Let's come back to surveillance. Set up surveillance cameras in your house to simplify your work. According to our documentation, your predecessor received 2 of them. Find them in your office, which is to the right of this room.
What happens if I go talk to my family first? Can I do that? Oh, I can drag. What, Carl? Well, we can either talk about work or stop, so... I saw the police march a handcuffed person right by me. It frightened me. Who was that, Carl?
The previous building manager. He didn't handle his duties well.
What a nightmare! Carl, couldn't the same thing happen to you?
Don't worry, honey. I'll be a good manager.
Okay, so apparently we can repeat the conversation or we can end it. Let's go talk to Martha next. Will you play with me?
Not now, Martha. Do you like our new home?
I like him very much. He's big. And you? So Martha has decided to anthropomorphize our house and give it he, him pronouns.
I like him too.
We have 3 rooms. We used to just have 1. Moreover, we have a TV. Will they take our TV, Dad?
No, honey. No one will take it.
Patrick says they sometimes show a cartoon. Oh God, that's so sad and precious.
Father, did your boss really tell you to spy on us? Leave me alone. We'll talk later.
Yeah, that's maybe not something we talk about while the boss is in the room. This appears to be our kitchen, and oh look, there's what appears to be... Oh, maybe it's a smoke detector. I thought it was like a camera. A lot of smoke detectors in this house. We've got a... Maybe it's a bathtub? I'm not sure. We've got washer and dryer. I'm not quite sure what all this is. I can go down, but I can't go up yet. Maybe that will change. Oh. This thing in the background glows when I mouse over it, and I thought maybe I could interact with it, but not yet at this time anyway. Back into the hallway, or entryway. Presumably that's a bedroom back there. Maybe another bedroom. And then this is my office. You can search furniture, check on the desk. Oh, click on the desk and then on the magnifying glass. We have a phone and we have a desk. Well, I'm going to click on the phone first. Reference? What would you like to know? Oh, okay, this is nice. So we can ask about things. Collecting tenant data. Search the apartments and examine personal belongings of your tenants. Their descriptions might contain important information. By clicking on this information, you are putting it on file. Repairing broken things. You need the repair kit from the store. Appliances and wooden furniture require different kits. Click on a piece of furniture and then choose the repair kit icon to fix it. Oh, crumbs. It said something else and I missed it. Every repair uses one kit. Okay, so one repair, one kit. Repairing apartments. To start repairs, click on the construction tape stretched across the front of the apartment. Repairs take time. Use the profile tab in your log. Click repair to repair an apartment. Click move in to acquire new tenants. I wonder if it's like randomized what tenants you get, or if it's like a story decision where, you know, Bob Barker always moves in. Click on the work desk and then choose the log option. Choose the form in the new window. Fill in the data on the tenant you are filing. Send the profile to the Ministry of Information. They will be checked. If you fill in the form correctly, you'll be rewarded. If you fill in the form wrong, you'll be fined. Click on the work desk and choose the log option. Those were almost identical. Yeah, that's not me. They're actually writing reports and filling out, documenting characteristics were basically identical. Okay. So we can either... Oh, new government director received. We can search the desk. And we've got a surveillance camera. Moderate viewing range, videotaping available. So I'm going to take both of those. And there's also a repair button that we don't need to do because it's not. And our next task is to talk with our boss. But we do have a new directive, a number 6038. Jeez, that scared me. The production of political propaganda is prohibited. So people can't make propaganda posters. That would be very bad. Sorry, I didn't mean to make the screen jump like that. Let's go talk to Bruno again.
Oh, just a minute.
Great, you found the cameras. Install them in the dining hall. Follow me.
My dining hall? Click on a smoke detector and choose a camera to install. Click on the basket to remove the camera. Oh, joy! I'm installing videotapes in my dining hall. Or is this shared? Is this shared space? That would make more sense, wouldn't it?
Oh,
You're doing fine. Here's your first reward. Spend your money on things you need. You'll find them at the shop.
So we have money and we have reputation points.
You'll receive surveillance cameras as you earn reputation points. Reputation points show your standing with the public. You receive them for completing tasks. You can also use them for personal gain in order to persuade the people around you to do what you want them to do. Unfortunately, I have issues to deal with at the ministry. However, you can call me anytime from your office using your private line and ask me anything. By the way, Carl, I strongly encourage you to answer the phone. Remember, you and I serve our great people, and completing the order of the ministry is our bread and butter. It's also our water and air. Here's the main thing. Several tenants are at risk. Your predecessor couldn't handle things. We're hoping you'll do better.
Tell me how.
First of all, watch the tenants closely. File a report as soon as you gather evidence. The police will take care of the rest. Between ourselves, our great state can be very grateful to those who do their work well. The ministry can turn a blind eye to forgery and blackmail if they help you achieve your goal.
I'll do my best.
I like your enthusiasm, but be slow to call our department. You can always ask your wise tutor for advice. One last instruction. The key I gave you opens every door in the building. Make sure your tenants leave their apartment before you enter it. Many citizens still think their private life is their own business. Let it be so. Now get to work.
Fun! Ah. Yay! So, presumably these two rooms... Should I go ahead and buy... Okay, we're just gonna wait. Presumably these two rooms are common areas for the building. This is presumably the entryway. And this is our apartment. Yes, hello, Patrick.
I don't like your new job, Father. Your boss is nasty. Do you like eating good food and studying at the university? Wearing new clothes? Maybe you'll support us then?
I'll try to find a job. I'll study and work at the same time.
I hope so.
I hate the mines, Father. I'd rather die than work as a slave. Baby. What? Do we want to talk about the mines?
Have you changed your mind about being a miner?
I hate the mines. I'd rather die. Okay. We've already talked about work. Let's ask about the news. Oh, that opened up a whole nother... Okay, about studying at the university. I haven't missed a single class. To be honest, I didn't think you could secure a place in the university for me.
Be a diligent student, son. That place costs a lot.
I won't let you down, Father. I swear I'd escape if I were sent to a mine. I hate the mines, Father.
Keep your cool. I've told you 100 times that working in the mines is hard, but well respected.
I'm trying to help her on the house. I played with Martha recently. Okay, our child seems a little frightened of us, which makes me sad. I mean, I guess I can't blame him for being frightened of us because... Okay, so this back bedroom is Anna's. This bedroom appears to be Patrick, and it looks like Martha is just sleeping in the living room. But we presumably don't need a bed because the experimental drug we were given means we never sleep ever again. We have a task to call the ministry and receive instructions. So we're going to do that now.
Ministry of Order, your call is accepted. Hello, Carl. You've learned your main duties. Are you ready to receive a task?
Sure.
Establish surveillance in apartment 2. Jacob Manischek lives there. You can always buy the cameras you need at the state shop. Only enter a tenant's apartment when they're not home, and be careful.
Oh, okay, so we can use... Oh. Okay, so we can use the mouse wheel to zoom in and out. These are the different apartments. I think 1, 2, and 3. And then 4, 5, and 6. And then, yes, those are common areas because Rosa and Mark are using them right now. We need to buy a surveillance camera because, well, we can't install a surveillance camera. Why did my reputation go down for buying one? Oh, you buy with the... From the state, you buy with reputation points. Whereas these things you buy with money. Okay, alright. You're doing great, Patrick. Keep doing awesome. I'll keep you out of the mines. Let's go talk to how Anna's doing. What, Carl? Anna doesn't have anything to say. Let's talk to Mark.
What do you want from the archivist? Allow me to introduce myself. My name is Carl. I'm the new manager of the building. Mark Ranek is a respected archivist. I have to live in this disgusting apartment. I hope you'll put everything here in order. I'll do my best. Try harder. You need this more than me.
How's the wife, Mark?
Rosa works in the cafeteria, always in the kitchen.
She loves baking buns and cakes so much she does it for a living. I wish she didn't smell like cabbage. You seem fun, Mark. Hi, Rosa. Good afternoon.
Hello, miss. Allow me to introduce myself. My name is Carl, the new building manager.
My name is Rosa Ranek. It's nice to meet you. You must have met my naughty husband. We have a son, too. He's just like you, but he lives in the capital. It's nice to meet you. Our dear boy has become a boss. I haven't seen him in a long time. So long ago. Mark has been working in the archives his entire life. He likes his job. He deals with a lot of papers, but not many people. He spends his vacation in the company of his fishing rod.
Let me know if you have any problems.
So we got reputation just by learning about... Okay, they're talking about a flag, and apparently our wife doesn't like the flag, but Mark does, and I hope that's not treacherous. So this is be the first street. Anyway, we got reputation for learning about the characters, but we haven't written them up yet. I can look in the Rosa and Mark's apartment, but woo! She nearly caught me. Klaus and Maria are going out.
Hello.
Hello, my name is Carl. I'm the new building manager.
My name is Klaus Schimmer. You'll manage the building that used to belong to my family. The previous manager had already turned it into junk. I hope you can fix this.
I'll do my best.
It's nice to meet you.
Did the house belong to you?
That's right. It used to belong to my family. I wanted to turn it into a boarding house for gifted children, but it was converted into a residence hall instead.
This isn't too bad. You haven't seen the living quarters on level D.
You're right. Our situation could be worse. At least we're free. One can play chess at the library. This is expensive.
And let's talk to Maria real quick. Maria, please don't leave.
Hello?
Hello, my name is Carl. I'm the new building manager.
It's nice to meet you. I'm Maria Schwimmer. Did you bring your family here?
We just moved in. It would be nice to meet you.
Okay, she doesn't have anything else to talk about yet. So we've collected information about the tenants' hobbies, and we still need to search apartment 2, which I believe, yes, apartment 2 is this one. We're gonna knock first because A, we have a witness, and B, there might be somebody inside. Oh, okay, there it says 2. Thank goodness. All right, let's look through the keyhole. I don't see anybody. But I don't want to use the key because Mark is coming. Okay, now we use the key. There's a phone here. Some items contain info about their owners. Click on the highlighted text to gather the information. It will be stored in the owner's file. He likes to gamble. Okay. Nothing in the TV. It looks like there's only one place to install a camera, so we're gonna put it here in the smoke detector. There's a table here with a little skill. Okay, so he has a broken bottle, and it said with a little skill, a broken bottle can be used as a weapon. I didn't realize the red text would go away as soon as I clicked on it. I'm a little nervous about that bong. I don't want the guy to come back and like... Okay, neither of those are the guy whose apartment I'm in. And there's nothing in his bed. Oh no. Oh dear. What are you doing here? Sorry about that, I'm already leaving. Leave at once. Oh dear. I didn't even see him! Was he hiding behind Martha? Well, we've already screwed up our first mission. Gosh dang it. And I don't have any way to save Scum, as far as I can tell. This would be the newspaper, Daily News, One Nation, One Language. Wow, the fascism is great. The Ministry of Care would like everyone to use the national language. We are one nation and we should speak one language, the minister said. Ministry officials say these measures will increase public safety, making our country less vulnerable to spies and turncoats. The latter include everyone who stores foreign literature and speaks a foreign language. Oh my god, okay. Let's go apologize to Jacob. What do you want? Who are you? Allow me to introduce myself. My name is Carl. I'm the new building manager. Did I win a competition called Who Gives a Damn About the New Manager? I don't care about you and your deals. Okay, so why are you sniffing around here? Don't you have anything better to do? It's my duty to look after the building. Watch yourself. It's not as though nothing bad could happen to your family. Oh, and we can note that he smokes a pipe. I would like very much to search that plant, but I'm afraid he might think that was weird. Nothing in the plant. Hello? Okay. So, we definitely could have done the first day better. I truly hate that I can't save. Or if I can, I don't know how. We can run though, that's nice. I have a toothbrush. And I have colored pencils. One day our pencils will be yellow and bright again. These pencils look like they're made of dirt, but it's not like the kids have a choice. Okay then. We need to call... Oh, we've got new directives. All apples must be destroyed. It is illegal to store or consume them. Singing in front of the Ministry of Order is prohibited. Well.
Ministry of Order. Congratulations, your first task was a success. You are rewarded. $500 and 50 reputation points. According to our sources, Jacob Manischek is violating state directives. Spy on him using the surveillance cameras. When a camera detects a tenant doing something illegal, the action icon changes color. Click on the icon to add the evidence to the dossier. Attach the evidence you gathered to your report.
So, I don't understand what that means, and I don't know who this guy is, but he had a little money symbol, and so...
My compliments.
What are you selling today?
Take a look.
We can buy whiskey, a tie, chocolate, another tie, a screwdriver, a book, aspirin, a cardigan, and a love novel. Oh no!
So I wanted to let you know that before you go too far, that this may either take
Okay, so in case you didn't hear that, which you probably didn't, I'm being informed that, by my wonderful kissmate, who heard me complaining about the saves, apparently, according to the Steam community, the game saves every time you receive a quest, but not when you finish one. They will probably add a manual save in the future.
And apparently, it's on another Steam thing that is not in front of my dear, lovely Anna. Someone played a full 45 minutes of a game, decided to stop for the night, came back, and had no save file. At all.
What I really want to know is if I hit load, is that gonna... Okay, so you can see the last time it's saved. And it even gives us a timestamp, so like it's 7:21 now, it's saved 2 minutes ago. So that's something. At least it's not like some games where it's like, has it auto-saved recently? I do not know. The PlayStation games do that to me all the time, and it makes me sad. So thank you, I appreciate that. Interestingly enough, it organizes the save files by whether you're playing the elite or the trainee, so that's interesting too. I don't think we want anything from the black market guy, because I don't know what to do with any of these things yet. And it looks like time keeps going even while we browse his wares. This is a new piece of news, daily news, death by needle. This...
I'm so sorry. Chocolate is illegal?
Apparently. But also, like, everything is illegal.
I hate fascism.
Well, and it's probably also a 1984 reference, because there was Choco Ration issues in 1984, so, but
they weren't illegal.
Yeah, well...
Cigarettes weren't illegal, they were just called, like, Freedom Cancer Sticks or something like that.
Freedom Sticks, that's what they're called, you're right. The son of the miners' trade union leader was found unconscious after criminals reportedly pumped him full of drugs. Oh, really? The son of the trade union leader was found unconscious after criminals pumped him full of drugs. Those gosh darn criminals, always union busting. He's being treated and rehabilitated at the hospital. The Ministry of Order advises citizens to be alert and interfere with any attempts to manufacture and spread drugs. Remember, your child could be next. Wow, that's terrifying. Okay, so it looks like people have things they talk about that may also be wants. Who lives in apartment 2, Carl? Jacob Manischek? He's a rather unpleasant person. Unpleasant is not the word.
I left him alone in the kitchen and he told me many things. That pig tried to paw her. What?
It can't be true.
He has the kind of face that makes you believe he could do anything. What if he's at Martha's? She always plays near the porch. It's too nasty to even think about.
What a dirtbag. I'll deal with this.
Wait, we can ask Patrick what happened.
Why are you wandering around the house, Patrick? It's okay. Tell me what happened. That filthy Manischek swore at me. He decided I was standing near his door. I was tying my shoes near the flower. He said he'd blow my head off if he ever saw me near his door again. Don't worry, I'll bring him to justice. He won't touch you.
So, okay, already Manischek is not earning our appreciation. Okay, I must gather evidence of Manischek being involved in criminal activity and then report it. Gosh, the new directives just keep coming in. The production of drugs is prohibited. So we can profile a tenant. Well, presumably we want to profile Manischek. He's living in apartment 2. Please don't crash on me. There we go. He lives alone and his occupation is unemployed. We know all that already. We don't have any evidence yet. Wait, is smoking illegal? I can't remember.
Drugs are illegal. I don't know if smoking is illegal.
They said when the security cameras saw something. Let's go talk to Martha. Will you play with me?
Not now, Martha. What happened, sweetheart?
That man pushed me. I was walking down the stairs and he...
Don't cry, dear. What man?
The nasty man in apartment 2.
I'll deal with him, Martha.
He said kids are worse than bugs.
He's entitled to his opinion, Martha. What do you want? Don't touch my family. What will you do to me? Do you think you're the most important person here simply because you've been sent to this place? Go and have lunch, pig. I won't leave things like this. Yeah, go cry on your mama's shoulder.
Supposedly the cameras are supposed to change color if they observe something that is not supposed to happen. Ugh, we have like 37 hours to come up with something. Alright, we're gonna have to check the... Click on the work desk, choose the log option, fill in the data, send the profile, they will be checked. I'm supposed to get data from the cameras. But I don't know what I'm supposed to get. It said they would change color if they observed illegal activity. Which is very smart of the camera to do. Write a report. Okay, so here's where we have directive numbers, production of drugs, singing, apples, posters, criminality. Apparently, I can write a blackmail letter. Oh, and there's money left in the flower pot, so that's what the flower pot is for. Oh! Oh, crumbs. I didn't click on it. I wasn't sure if I was supposed to. Could you do that again, please? There was a little, like, drug
beetle picture above his head, and I didn't know whether to click on it or not, and then by the time I decided to, it was gone. I have failed. I am a bad apartment manager. So apparently, I don't actually observe from the security cameras. I just sort of observe from out here, which, okay, fine. That makes me think, oh, okay, he's thinking about, there we go. We've collected evidence of making drugs. So I'm gonna fill out a report, and here comes the sexy paperwork. I don't know the difference between profiling and writing a report seems to be like actually turning somebody in. So Jacob lives in apartment 2. He violated directive number 6041. And today. And yeah. The police are going to the apartment to inspect it. Oh dear, here's the police. Oh no. Come children, let us all play a rousing game of Monopoly. Park Place! Martin Gardens! And the cops are just brutally beating Manischek into submission. But apparently he's good to walk out, so... Oh, crumbs. They kicked him. I'm just gonna go out here and sort of... Jeez Louise! Sir, good day. You gotta admire the black market guy for like happily trading. Oh dear, did our game just crash? Happily trading presumably illegal goods right in front of. We've got some money, and our wife keeps doing a little thought bubble for a love, or for a book. Maybe she'll like a romance novel. Romance novels are good. Daily News. Dead words. The Ministry of Truth has noticed a rising interest in philosophy books, including the works of Paul Williams, who died a century ago. His writings described obsolete ideas that have been proven to be unrealistic. However, they still capture people's minds. The ministry believes the notion of a society without government, in which the freedom of personal choice exists, is dangerous and should be destroyed in all its forms. So we have a new directive that it is illegal to read or own a book by Paul Williams. Quick question, Nathan. Do you sell books by Paul Williams? No. That's good. Darling, what, Carl? Would you like a book? I can't seem to give it to her. Apparently we now need to repair apartment 2. So I'm glad I didn't go on a spending spree because we need that money. Oh, okay, so we can choose, so we have
Aloysius Spack, doctor, age 47, a famous cardiosurgeon looking for a long-term rental, guaranteed to be a decent tenant. Jones Papanado, coal barge bosun, age 40, will rent a cuddy for a couple weeks. And those are the only two we have. Let's go with the famous cardiosurgeon, I guess? He claims to be a famous cardiosurgeon. That's an interesting word, claims. Ministry of Order. Congratulations, your task was a success. As a reward, we are transferring the following sum to your account. $1,000 and 250 reputation. Remember, if you miss a call from the Ministry of Order, you'll be fined. You must be in your apartment at all times and answer the phone when it rings. At all times? Okay. Even if you're dying. Do you understand? Yes. You got rid of the violator. Now survey your tenants' opinions on Shimmer. Find out what other people think about him. Document his characteristics after you're done with the survey. Get to work!
I'm sorry, you just said I was supposed to be in my apartment at all times.
This mate wants to know if my office chair is now a toilet. Not mine, but like Carl's. The experimental drug also removed that.
What is it, Carl? Domestic problems? I need your help, honey. I can't find a big enough saucepan. I searched every nook and cranny, and I have no idea where it is. Maybe someone stole it. Should we call the police?
Call the police because of an old saucepan? Don't even think of this. You must have left it at our old house.
If you say so. Can you ask the tenants about saucepans? I hope they won't reject the new manager. I'll make a compote for Martha and bring it back.
Okay, I'll ask the neighbors about a saucepan.
I want to go ahead and buy... a video camera for the laundry. Can I install it while my wife is in here, or is that going to be a problem?
She did not seem to notice. Patrick! How are you doing, Patrick, old man? Do you need anything? I have an issue, Father. What do you want? Economics classes have started, and we were given a list of books to read. The books I need for school. I stopped by the bookstores, and they don't have these books. I heard I could get used ones at the market, but they cost a fortune. Can you ask your friends? Perhaps someone you know has these books. You talk to so many wise people, Father. I'll think about what I can do for you. Hello! I'm here to introduce myself. I'm Carl, the landlord. I'm honored. Dr. Aloysius Spack, a physician. You must have heard about me. The entire city did. Sure. Please don't praise me. I was just doing my duty. Just doing my duty. That's great. Let me know if you need anything. Oh, what problems could I possibly have? Nothing. You're very busy. Are you okay? Oh, busy. Patients fight over me, you know. You're a doctor. That's the real one, don't you doubt it. I can even cure a healthy man. I'd say especially healthy. Any education? Are you kidding? I've dedicated my life to treating people. Your doubts hurt me. Sorry, this is a demanding job. How can you, dear? Here's a good way for you to relax. Just be reasonable. He has given me whiskey. He gave me a bottle of whiskey. Let's ask him about Carl Shimmer. Dearest Carl, I'm happy to see you. How are you doing? How is the family? Everything's fine, thanks. I wanted to ask about... So much joy! That's a rare thing nowadays. I'm soothing myself. Aloysius! I'm here to talk about... Aloysius, you can't keep worrying about the whole world. The state takes care of us. About your neighbor? But no, I keep worrying about our neighbors. I mean, all people, you know. Sorry, I got carried away. What did you want to talk about?
About Klaus Schlimmer from apartment 1.
I just moved in here, dear. I haven't met all of my neighbors yet. I'm sure they're all great people, and your, Strauss Healer is a great man, too.
Klaus Schimmer.
Of course. If only dear Mr. Schlimber smoked less. Smoking kills, you know.
That was apparently new information. Let's go talk to little Martha.
Will you play with me?
Not now, Martha. What happened, sweetheart?
Something bad happened, Dad. I lost Naira. It's nowhere to be found.
Who's Naira?
It's my doll. It's my favorite doll, Dad. Will you help me find it?
You scared me, Martha. I thought it was something important. Where did you last play with it?
At home. Naira is too small to walk outside. Find her, please.
Okay, I feel like we can handle this quest, at least. There are eyeglasses with cheap frames that have been repaired several times. Our daughter loves ducks. One day we'll have our own bathroom and we'll let that duck swim in a bubble bath. That's so depressing. Nothing in the nightstand. Maybe under the chair? A stacking toy. My coworkers gave this to me when Patrick was born. I had to sand it off though because of the wooden rings having a bunch of splinters. Towels, comb. A ball, a watch, a diary. A letter, another towel, a book. Well, I thought we could find Naira. There's Naira. Well, maybe. Yes, my wife played with this doll as a child. Now our daughter does. She calls it Naira, even though that name is more suitable for a cat. Okay.
Will you play with me?
What's your doll's name?
I miss Naira so much. Will you find her?
I found her. Here she is.
Thanks, Dad. I thought of a great game. Want me to tell you about it? Naira will be a miner buried under rubble, and I'll be the rescuer.
What a game. Maybe you'd better play with your letter blocks.
I'll build a coal mine out of the letter blocks.
Let's go talk to Rosa.
Rosa, good afternoon.
Let's talk about saucepans. Do you have a large saucepan, miss? My wife left hers at our old house, and our daughter is asking for compote.
No, dear. My husband and I have lived alone for many years. We don't need anything large. I took everything to the second-hand shop a long time ago.
I wanted to ask you about Klaus Schimmer. Does he bother you?
He's a person of worth. He helped me to acquire a nice bottle of Xeres. He's an expert in wine, unlike my grandpa.
Okay. What do you want from the archivist? Books. Let's start with books. Mark, you're an educated person. Where can I find textbooks on economics? The university gave my son a list of books to study, but none of the stores carry them. The library is an option, but there's always a line.
What's wrong with the library? It's quiet in there. It's a nice place for a young man to spend time. Can't you spend your money on something more useful than books?
Thank you. I doubt my son appreciates your advice. Do you have a big saucepan? My wife wants to make a compote.
My wife usually cooks soup, but to be honest, her saucepan is rather small.
How do you feel about the news?
The Ministry of Distribution is working out a plan for next year. People say the quotas for higher education are being reduced. The most popular department is mining. Does your son study mining?
He's been sent to the mining college, but we managed to secure a place in the university for him. He'll be an engineer.
You're a catch.
I wanted to ask you about Klaus Schimmer.
What do you want to know? I don't know anything you don't know. Moreover, curiosity is a terrible sin.
I had a coworker who was always poking his nose into other people's business and documents. He was sent to jail. You've learned more than you have to. Goodbye, young man.
I gave him a vague answer because I didn't want to tell him about the order.
Hello?
You're an educated person, Klaus. Where can I find textbooks on economics? The university gave me a list of books to read, but none of the stores carry them. The library is an option, but the line is always really long.
Oh, the issue with the library is well known to me. It's not just the line, the library workers also have to like you, otherwise they'll send you away without any explanation. But I can help you. I have books from when I worked at the counting bureau. I'd be happy if they helped your son study. Everyone should pursue a higher education. Too bad too few people agree.
You've saved my son. Thank you, Klaus.
And not only my son, but my wallet too. You don't have a saucepan up that ass, do you? Do you have a saucepan suitable for making a compote? You'd better talk to my wife, Maria. I don't know anything about household issues or dishware. I have to work in a tobacco shop now. The ceilings are so low I have to tilt my head. I used to work as a senior economist. Those days are long gone.
So, we can ask Klaus about the authorities and their suspicions. And I kind of want to because he just helped us out by giving us books.
Clouds are really piling up. I'll probably be accused of selling anti-government tobacco.
Are you mixed up with something?
It's all about the apartment. I refused to give it up and was accused of horrible things.
Okay, so he's being framed to make room for...
Hey, Patrick, before you go up to school...
Yes, Father.
Here. Have you found out anything about the books, Father? Here are your books.
Wow, I'll get right to work. I've never dreamed of such wealth. I might not go to the rat's nest after all. To the library, I mean. Oh, jeez. That's Maria. He said Maria might know about a saucepan. Hello?
Can you do me a favor? Can I borrow your saucepan? My wife wants to make a compote, but we lost our saucepan while moving in.
I have a suitable saucepan. Here it is.
Thank you. We'll bring it back.
There's no need. My husband and I live alone. We don't touch this. Please accept it as a housewarming gift.
Oh man, I'm gonna feel really bad about framing you guys.
What, Carl? Have you found a saucepan, Carl? I've prepared everything for the compote.
Yes, Maria Shimmer from the apartment. One saved us. Spare no sugar for the compote. Looked like water last time.
It looks like water because we have neither sugar nor apples. It's not my fault you couldn't get a provision card for sugar.
Cheer up, sweetheart. Now we have enough sugar. Kissmate has asked whether it's misogynistic to say that to note that our wife is not the shiniest apple in the band apple barrel, and I'm going to take it as a form of he left. We can put up a. I'm going to take it as a form of coping, like becoming childlike, so as to not notice the horrific fascism surrounding us. But it would be nice if everything were different. We have a new government directive. Imported soda is prohibited. Can't have that imported soda.
Oh, I didn't talk with Shimmer's wife about Shimmer. I don't know why I didn't do that. I guess I just naturally assumed that would be foolish. Let's go knock on their door. We haven't knocked with somebody in an apartment before. Oh, I think I just woke somebody up. Well, no, I don't tell analog time, okay? So, hi, Klaus. Is your wife at home? Ah, crumbs. Well, while we sit here, I'm gonna repair apartment problems. because I think it takes time. No, it takes no time whatsoever. It is instantly better. And oh, okay, the coal barge bosun is next. I genuinely thought there would be like different ones each time, but no. Alright, well, welcome aboard Jones Pompanado. We're waiting for Shimmer's wife to come out and talk to her. Hi, Jonesy. Wait, why don't you want to talk to me? Or do you not like me for some reason? Maybe he has to move in before I can talk to him? I don't know. He looks really sad, or possibly just very tired. Oh no, our wife has a quest. But that's good! It means it'll save our game, and we can actually pause.
What, Carl? I talked with our neighbors, Carl. They're really nice. I was told by a man in a top hat. Or I was told a man in a top hat walks near the house occasionally. You can buy things from him.
What things? Antiques? Don't you have enough things?
Listen to me first. You never listen to what I tell you.
Don't get so steamed. I didn't want to offend.
You're the master of bringing people down. Sometimes I think I live with... What did you say about the trader, darling? They say he's selling new household supplies. The old woman on the second floor showed me the perfume soap she bought from him last month. I don't have anything like that now, but you can take a look at other useful items.
Do you need the soap, or why is he wearing a top hat? Is he a magician?
We have an entire box of coal tar soap I bought with our ration cards.
You're unbearable, Carl. A rope around your neck would serve you well. Jesus. Go meet him and buy sweets for Martha. The poor thing hasn't had a treat for months.
The sweets aren't a big deal. I'll get some. Take a deep breath.
I don't have chocolate. I bought a romance novel instead, which apparently nobody wants. That's fine. That doesn't make me sad. Ah, there's Maria.
Hello.
How is your husband doing? He looked upset.
He doesn't feel well. He received a parcel containing a reel of film. Klaus likes taking photos. This will cheer him up.
I don't think he's done anything wrong. He likes chess, he smokes a pipe, he's a wine steward, and he takes photos. Apparently, we're just supposed to profile him. We're not actually supposed to, like... Oh, we have a quest from Aloysius.
Hello!
Do you want to talk?
I have a request, a very private one.
I'm all ears, Aloysius.
Due to the demands of my profession, I have no time for personal matters. Serving people 24/7 is my civic duty. I know it's hard to believe that looking at me, but I'm very shy around women. I'm confused and blushing, and every inch of my extremely gifted self is sweating profusely.
What can I do for you? Buy you some deodorant?
Your wife is amazing, Carl. You clearly know a lot about dealing with women. I'm lonely. Find me a woman, Carl. She'd be a good woman to have in the bedroom and the kitchen.
See what I can do!
I don't know if pipe tobacco is the same as tobacco that's, like...
No, I think it's... So far we don't have a directive against tobacco yet. I'm assuming that may come later. They can't have foreign currency, or they can't use... Oh, hold on, I want to talk to Jones. Run! No! Oh god, the bus got him! Not Jonesy! The bus took him away! He'll come back. I think we just have to make a profile on Shimmer. I don't think we actually have to turn him in. This is just like reporting on the guy. And I think this is also maybe teaching us how the profile system works. So I'm going to say Klaus Shimmer. He lives in apartment 1. Yeah, that's correct. He identifies as male. His marital status is living with Maria. His occupation is a tobacco salesman. He plays chess. He smokes tobacco, a pipe. He's a wine steward, and he takes pictures as a hobby. We have nothing else about him, and I think that's okay. I think. Oh, today's newspaper. We have already gotten this one. Oh my god. There is a piece of paper attached to the newspaper. Young, pretty, socially active girl would like to meet a well-to-do man for a serious relationship. Call 237-451. You know what? Yes. Any preference on who you would like to meet?
Anyone! I've found a girlfriend for you. Who is she?
Wait, what do you mean I didn't find... Oh, do I have to call it myself? Well, crumbs. I don't remember the number. Do you guys remember the number? 237-451. 237-451. So we have to do two things. One, we're gonna call the would-be sugar baby. Yes?
Hello, my name is Carl. I'm calling about your ad.
Interesting. Tell me about yourself.
No, it's for a friend of mine. He's a bit shy, so I'm helping him with a private matter. Are you ready to meet a great doctor?
A doctor? What's his name?
Aloysius Spack.
Is he the one the newspapers mentioned? I need to think. Let me call you back in a couple of hours, okay?
Thanks, I'll be waiting for your call.
And we need to call in the ministry. No, we don't. I thought we needed to... Yeah, call the ministry and report the completion of the task.
Here we go. Ministry of Order. It's time to act, Comrade Carl. You must evict Klaus Schimmer.
What about his wife? What will happen to her?
We don't care about her. Do what you think is best.
How do I evict Klaus Schimmer?
Talk with Schimmer. We'd be fine with him moving out. It would be better if you report him when he violates our directives. This is your duty, Comrade Carl.
I understand.
Talk with you later.
There's a thing I don't like. If I zoom out too far, the edges of the screen become very blurry, which I get it. It's a cool artistic thing, but like, I like living in the zoomed out view, so I would prefer the... There we go.
Hello, Carl. It's Clara. You called me a couple of hours ago. I agreed to meet your doctor. Give him my number and the secret word. Strawberries with cream. Did you write it down? I'll be waiting for his call.
This is fine. This is a good thing. This is a good thing. Let's talk to Klaus and ask him if he'll move out. Jonesy, why will you not talk to me, Jones? Jones, do you not like me? I've only ever tried to be nice to you, Jones. Wait, now he'll talk to us. Now you'll talk to me. What do you want?
Allow me to introduce myself. My name is Carl. I'm the new manager of the apartment building.
Jones Papanita, bosun on coal barge 23487. I'm preparing for a long trip. We're sailing abroad. While I work as a trainee for the Outside Affairs Committee, I'll live in your cell.
What kind of training?
This trainee is obligatory for everyone who travels abroad on business. We're taking anti-propaganda training.
Are you alone?
Yes, I live alone.
What is the special offer?
You're leaving our house soon. Do I have that right?
Yes, we're about to leave. The barge is ready. We're waiting for the Outside Affairs Committee to instruct the crew.
Where are you headed?
Through the bay to the south and then toward the Neil Sea. Have you been to Share?
No, this city?
This is the largest trade port city. It's had free governance for the last decade. We'll stay in the port for a week to unload coal and take walks. Let's see then. I have a deal. Times are hard. Everyone's doing their best. I have canned fish. You know everyone around here. Find me a buyer, and I'll pay you generously.
What kind of canned fish is it? Good or the usual muck?
It's the best quality. It's imported from abroad. It'll sell like hotcakes, but it's not safe for me to go on the market. I want to sell them quietly without drawing attention to myself. I found the canned food in the hold. Nobody used them. Rule 1 on the barge. If it's not nailed down, it doesn't belong to anybody. So I took as many as I could carry.
I don't know that this is wise, so I'm gonna say no. I'm not interested.
Never mind.
Hopefully that isn't like, oh, top hat. Nathan, your finest chocolate, please. There's a chocolate bar, and I think we accidentally bought 2. Oh my god, he has apples. Oh god, he has apples. Oh no. Oh no. We're supposed to... We're supposed to frame Klaus, aren't we? Oh god. Okay. Maybe I can talk him into leaving. Oh god. Hello. Tell me straight, Carl. Did you receive an assignment to spy on me? Yeah. You must be more careful, Comrade Klaus. I'll get right to the point. I've received an order to evict you from the building. What? They want to evict me from my apartment? That's unthinkable. If I could, I would have left this pokey hole a long time ago. Well, my problem shouldn't bother you. Thanks for the warning. What are you going to do? I want to help you. Why don't you leave the city? This is suspicious, Carl. Why would you care about me? I'm not asking out of curiosity. I want to help you. I'm being hunted. It's hard to believe anyone is interested in my troubles. I was sent to the tobacco shop, to that tiny wooden booth near the fish market. They took my absentee certificate. Without it, I'm stuck here, you understand? You should know such things, Carl. This is a document you need to either enter the strategic facilities or leave the city. Railroad stations, ports, and roads with checkpoints are all closed to me. You won't believe me. I received a response from the ministry. The documents were sent to the archives for the data update. They said I could obtain them there. I went to the archives. They said there are no documents left. I spent a week in the line to see an inspector about submitting a detection application. 2 months later, I was told I'd used the wrong form for my application and they were out of the one I needed. You mean the documents are lost in the archives? Yes, the documents are in the archives. They say it's a ploy to drive visitors crazy. I don't know if that's a joke or not. The Ministry of Distribution has clean hands. There's nothing we can do about the archive. Let me see what I can do about your absentee certificates. Okay, first of all, I would like to store in my desk the apple, the romance book, the whiskey, and 1 chocolate bar. I hope they don't come and search my desk.
I can't call the ministry and request his archives. That would be too easy. But hopefully I can... When was the last time we saved? Okay, seconds ago, literally. Okay, so what we're gonna do now is I'm gonna pause here because it's been over an hour. I've been trying to do things in hour chunks. It's been over an hour, and when we pick up next time, we will introduce Aloysius to his new girlfriend Clara, strawberries with cream, and hopefully we'll save Klaus Schimmer and possibly his wife. I couldn't help but notice that conversation about what he was going to do didn't include much about Maria? Martha? Well, now I feel bad. I don't remember her name. But regardless, he does have a wife. Presumably he knows her name, but he didn't seem to mention whether he was planning to take her or not if he left. Hopefully we can find a peaceable way, and I don't have to like frame him by putting an apple in his office, because I would feel terrible about that. We will see. Once again, this has been Beholder. My name is Anna Mardol. I think I do want to continue with this one. It's interesting. I obviously wish I could save Scum a little bit more, but I'm working around that. And yeah, hopefully I'll see you in the next video. Bye.